Welcome to the NFL Picks with the Squad Week 6, and the leaderboard is getting real tight. You have Pop with the lead right now with a 44-27 record. We haven't counted two games yet, tonight's game and then last night's game. It was too late. I didn't want to be on the computer that late. You have Ice with a 43-29 record. You have me with a 42-30 record. I might have miscalculated that a little bit. And also, you have a Black Thor with a 41-31 record. I think Ice, you got 28 losses, right behind Pop. But anywho, the pick order is Black Thor, Pop. I got his picks. Me and Ice Water picks last, and so let's get right into it. First game on tap, Black, is San Francisco 49ers at Seattle. Who you got?
Ooh, Seattle battled back against the Giants. I think San Fran needs to win. They need to win in a bad way. I'm gonna take San Fran on this
All right. Pop is going with Seattle. I'm going with Seattle also. They look really good, even though despite they were trying to come back against the Giants. Ice, who you got?
Man, desperation times. Even without McCaffrey, San Francisco.
All right. Next game on tap is Jacksonville at Chicago. Black, who you got?
one. Ooh, Chicago, man. Chicago, Jacksonville. Even though they battled back against Indy yesterday, but Chicago, that defense is pretty strong.
Pop is going with Chicago. He's been rolling with Chicago. Every game he picks with Chicago, they win. I'm going with Chicago too. You're right. That defense is really keeping them in games. Ice, who you got?
Yeah, I love that rookie wide receiver for Jacksonville. He's hot as fish grease. But I'm gonna have to go with Chicago because they're at home.
Yeah, Chicago's been playing a lot of games at home. Next game on tap, Arizona at Green Bay. Black, who you got?
Ooh, Arizona makes it interesting, but they won't do it against Green Bay. I'm gonna take Green Bay.
All right, Green Bay and Lambeau. Pop is going with Green Bay. I'm also going with Green Bay. Ice, who you got?
Little dude, man, can do a lot of stuff, but Jordan Love don't like to lose twice. So I'm gonna go with him in that defense in Green Bay.
All right, Green Bay across the board. Next game on tap is Indianapolis at Tennessee. Black, who you got?
Yeah, I can't go with Tennessee anymore, man. I know they bench their quarterback, but still, I'll do Indy with this one.
All right, I guess the bye week kind of convinced Pop because he's going with Tennessee, and Indianapolis should have won the game last week, but let it go. Ice, who you got?
Yeah, Indianapolis. I just think if Flacco's in there and whatever they're doing till Richardson comes back, they have a will to win, and I think they'll do enough because I'm not truly impressed by Tennessee.
All right. Next game on tap is Houston at New England. Houston seems to be kind of trying to turn it around to make it a season again. Black.
Ooh, New England. I mean, I thought about this yesterday too. Why not just put the rookie quarterback in? You're looking stinking bad and anywhere. What are you waiting for? Put him in. But Houston will go in there and do his thing. I'm gonna take the Texans.
All right. Pop is going with Houston. I'm going with Houston also. Ice, who you got?
Yeah, I don't think New England can score enough points. One thing you got if your defense does move forward against Houston, you got to be able to score a few points, and I think that's where Houston will get them. Houston.
All right. Next game on tap is Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Black, who you got?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with New Orleans with this one. I thought about this a little bit. I like Tampa Bay, but at home, I'm gonna take New Orleans.
Yeah, Pop is going with New Orleans. I thought Tampa Bay made some really crucial bad decisions on defense in the last game they played, and so yeah, Atlanta just really kind of just took advantage of that. And Kirk Cousins is looking pretty good. I never thought I'd say that. I'm going with New Orleans. Ice, who you got?
Yeah, it seems like Baker Mayfield is turning to the new Kirk Cousins. So it's like one week he's on fire, next week you go, what the hell just happened to them? And they're back and forth, particularly on the road, and that's very concerning to me. I mean, you're not getting Mike Evans the ball enough, so New Orleans will find a way. So New Orleans.
All right, people in Cleveland are yelling that they shouldn't give up. Baker. I don't know why. I know it's bad, but it's not that bad. Next game on tap is Cleveland. Speaking of Baker, Watson and against Philadelphia. These are two teams that are not looking good. Black.
Philadelphia, all the way, bro.
All right, you give it to Saquon. Pop is going Philadelphia. I'm also going Philadelphia. Ice.
If it was in Cleveland, I might think the other way, but Sean Watson, I don't know, man.
Did he
I,
quit
I,
yesterday? Did he
huh?
quit during the game? Because that's the kind of what people are saying, that he quit.
Oh, I mean, it's up to interpretation. Does it really matter? I mean, put Jameson in there. I mean, seriously, people kill me. He quit. I mean, he's just probably getting tired of the BS. What else can you do? They get killed. So I don't know if he quit.
I'm gonna say this real quick, man. When the team tells you they want to run quarterback, plays where you run the ball, and you tell them, "I don't want to get hit. I'm not doing those plays." Yes, you have quit. You quit before you took the field, bro. When they tell you this is some play, no, I'm not. I don't want to run those guys. I don't want to get hit. I want to hit somebody's body, bro. You have quit. Now, once that translates down to the team has quit. I'm serious. The mentality. What are they going out there playing for? What is that defense going on they're trying to play for? They quit. He quit a long time ago. Forget the field.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just looked real bad yesterday when he walked up and the coach. You could just see the coach's face, like, what are you doing? We're in the game. We're still in the game. But I blame this on his last few years at Houston. He got beat up real bad trying to carry that team, and all the things that he's been going through. So yeah, yeah.
I think it's deeper than what the Houston, bro. I mean, you gotta realize this cat set up for a while. He's human. All that's been dogging him with what went on with the ladies, that's caught up with him.
Yeah.
I don't believe in karma, but come on, man, it's caught up with that, brother.
Right. Next game on tap is Washington. This should be a real good game. Washington at Baltimore. Black, who you got?
Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be a good game, man. The young buck with Washington Commanders going up against the Ravens defense. That defense is not as daunting as it used to be, but I'm gonna take the Ravens with this
one. All right. Pop is going with Baltimore and Marmar, and I'm going with Marmar. Ice, who you got?
That's gonna be beautiful. The way that's set up, right? People in Baltimore, people in Washington, come watch the game. It's gonna be beautiful to watch the way they play. I think the Washington quarterback is gonna play real well, but the way that Baltimore did what they did against the Bengals on the road, I don't see them letting down, because I think they're like, I don't think Washington has enough firepower to keep up with Marmar in that group. So I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on that quarterback, and it's not going to be the quarterback that has the issues. It's going to be his supporting cast, and for that, I will say Baltimore will win.
Yeah, that's going to be a real treat for the DMV in that area. I mean, they haven't seen really good football from both teams in a long time, so it's Baltimore across the board. Next game on tap is the Los Angeles Chargers at Denver. Black, who you got?
I saw Bo Nix yell at Sean Payton yesterday. Yeah, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. Russell Wilson didn't do this. Bo Nix, a rookie quarterback.
That's a good reason why he didn't do that. Yeah.
He yelled at him and walked off. So, you know what? I forgot who they're playing. I also such a hurt. Who's Denver's playing again?
The Chargers at the Denver Broncos.
I'm gonna take the Broncos with this one, man. I don't trust the Chargers.
Right. Pop is going with the Chargers. I'm also going with the Chargers. Ice, who you got?
Yeah, Bo Nix, and they got that understanding. And we just like father and son and two brothers going at one another. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I'm not buying into that Denver stuff. I know what they're trying to do, and we're all good over here. No, I still think Harbaugh got a little something to kind of push a button, and they have enough to beat Denver. I'm not buying into it. So Chargers.
Yeah, I think that when Russ was there and he was doing that, it was trying to push his buttons to get out of that contract, and that would have been a stipulation against his contract. So it was good that he did not go back at Sean Payton to give them a reason to violate that contract. And
I think you're reading way too much into. I think you read way much into it, Ball.
No, I read that. I read that. That was part of the contract. Yeah.
If you signed a contract, hang on a second. You signed a contract meaning you can't verbally say something to somebody, bro. I'm just saying I don't buy that.
I mean, not verbally say anything, but conduct. Your conduct. Yeah.
What your conduct? Let me just say this. In the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year, you had what's the name pushed his coach, literally. See me and tell me if I stand there and say a couple of F-bombs, you're gonna take my money? It's just a difference in Russ and Bo Nix, bro. I ain't even buying it. I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it, bro. I'm not buying it. Sometimes you got to stand up and be a man. Russell Wilson, we just know sometimes it's questioned.
Yeah, I think to me, it's about his demeanor, man. This is not who
Thank
he
you.
is. I mean, it's just his demeanor. I understand about the contract and all, but if you up in my face and you know the situation, the whole damn team is horrible, and you in my face because I'm a leader, I'm like, after a while, damn, when you gonna look in the mirror? Come on, you the leader of the whole thing. So I think his demeanor and that's great. He can have that. I don't know if I would have that much self-control. So at some point, too much is too much that you have to turn around and you gotta bite back, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next game. Is Las Vegas. They're at home against Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh needs to get away from home and really kind of beat up on the Raiders. Black, who you got?
I got the Steelers with this one. Raiders are just, it's rough. It's rough, real rough. It's gonna be rough all season. Raiders. I mean, Steelers. I'm sorry.
All right. Papa's going with Pittsburgh. I'm going with Pittsburgh also. Ice.
Man, they don't know what the hell is going on. I was reading up on that about the running back, the starting guy gave him like 12 touches. He didn't do anything, and they just replaced him. I was like, dude, Adams is not playing. It's just a mess over there. So with that being said, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh across the board. Next game on tap is Detroit at Dallas. Black, who you got?
Ooh. Detroit at Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, come on. I'm gonna take Detroit with this one, man. They went there last year. They did that thing. Dallas gonna be riding so high from this win. You already see it coming. They're gonna take a beat, Detroit, man.
All right. Papa's going with Detroit. I'm going with Detroit too. Ice.
You're not picking Dallas, Boomer?
No, I'm not picking
this game. This game should have been on Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Kill two birds with one stone.
Yes.
So I don't know. I mean, like you said, they get hyped up and everybody get excited. Oh, we won without our linebacker too. Yeah, man. Detroit, Campbell's gonna be coming in there with attitude. They're gonna put it to him. Lions.
Right. Detroit across the board. Atlanta at Carolina. Black.
Ooh, Atlanta, man. Like you said, Kurt. I don't know. He found something different. You might be right. He might want you to call us different points.
Magic City, baby, will do the trick.
You get that fried chicken, those wings. That's the ATL, baby.
Those lemon pepper wings.
Yes, sir. Coming home late at night.
Papa's going with Atlanta, and I'm going with Atlanta. I'm gonna shut up because I'm telling too much of myself going to Atlanta. Ice, who you?
Well, I mean, it's good cousins last week, 509 yards, 4 touchdowns. He doing the dances and everything too. But we know he can break your heart too. But easy, Atlanta.
All right. Next game on tap is Cincinnati at the New York Giants. Black.
Ooh. I'm tempted, but I got to go Bengals. Bingo. They're gonna still try to make a run. Bengals.
All right. Papa's going with Cincinnati, so am I. Ice.
Yeah, it's easy. Jamar Chase is mad. He mad as hell. He wanted to win that game so bad against Baltimore, and he gonna take it out on the Giants, unfortunately. So I don't care how hard they play. Jamar Chase is gonna have a hell of a day. Bengals.
All right. Buffalo, last game against the New York Jets at home.
Taking the Bills with this, man. The Jets are in trouble. You know, it's funny. I've seen people say, and it's amazing. Daniel Jones right now has a better record, better stats than Aaron Rodgers. Realistically, the quarterback that they got rid of, if you put up their stats from the beginning of the season, Daniel Jones is doing better. If you go back to what they had last year at quarterback, he was doing better than Aaron Rodgers. Go figure.
Wow.
Buffalo Bills.
40 years old.
Yes.
Papa's going with Buffalo. I'm going with Buffalo. Ice.
My real big, you can tell they're really in trouble. I'm talking about the Jets. When you realize that Aaron Rodgers has a trouble with Wilson, Garrett Wilson. You just tell the way things are not going. They're not on the same page. If I am him, I don't care what's going on, even the offensive line is struggling. I go directly to Garrett Wilson and say, look, we need to figure this shit out because I need you no matter what, so we can be on the same page where I can get you the ball when you can catch it, we're not triple teamed. I need you. And I would go into him directly. Let's break bread, whatever we need to do to figure this out and remove whatever the animosity is, because you need that guy ready to do whatever he has to do for you if you want to win some ball games.
All right.
So with that being said, I'm going to go the other way.
Okay. Those are our picks. Check us out on Facebook. We will see you next week.